Ooh. Good morning. Oh! Oh! What is that? Hello? Are you friendly? Oh, it's one of those doggos. I think. Wolves. Hello? Are you friendly? Come, follow. Come. Here you go. Oh, hello. I'm going to call you Cody. Do you want breakfast? Is that what you want, Cody? You want breakfast? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, is that a nod? Okay. I got you a pork chop. Hope you like that. Oh, he loves it. Oh, I'm gonna sit you right over here. You can guard the door to all my stuff, okay? Yeah, okay. It's such a good morning. Nice to finally meet you, Cody. Okay, on to real business. I need to eat. I'm actually probably gonna get a more healthy breakfast. There we go. Nice and sorted. I need to clear out my pockets. How did I sleep with all this stuff in my pockets? Either way, I should probably go out. That would be a good idea. Where's my telescope? Where's the telescope? Do I just not see it, or I'm gonna have to make a new one? I think, unless I threw it somewhere. Oh, dear me, I'm gonna have to make a new telescope. That saddens me. Luckily, though, I remember how. I did designer after all. Okay. There we go. Good as. Here's some torches just in case it gets dark. Some arrows. And off I go. Beautiful. Beautiful day. I don't have a good feeling, though. Oh, God! What? Who is that? It's one of those monsters. You're not going to get away from me. It saw me. I can't tell the others. Where is it? Oh, it's too early in the morning to be dealing with this right now. Oh, one of them finding me. That's not good. If it tells the others... as good as dead. I don't know what they'll do, though. Already showed those two forms. Go to my house and... no. What will they do to Corey? No. Won't let them. Where are they? I saw him. I heard him. I know you're here. I know you're here. There you are! Look in the eyes. Look in the eyes. Shapeshifter creature.
I don't want to be in an anthropology textbook. I'm friendly, okay? I don't have any weapons.
You can speak?
I don't have any armor. Yes, I can speak.
What happened to the music? I saw two people on the hill communicating by music.
Well, music is a common form of communication when there is a language barrier. I do not know how to play a musical instrument. So I stick to words, thank you.
Go to your real form. You know what I mean.
That's all I've got.
The big, tall, scary men. If you look them in the eyes, they kill you. Can pick up blocks just like you, can move around just like you. They kind of speak weirdly. Go on. If you're gonna kill me, have the decency.
Hey! I couldn't kill you if I tried, I'll have you know.
Don't get too close.
You know what? I don't want to get too close to you either. You know, you're You think you're scared of me?
You lot
You have a-
put people in cages. You burn massive metal men. You put heads on pikes, and you set fire to everything you built. You lot are the scary ones. You lot are the monsters. I'm just here. I don't even know how I got here.
You know, I don't have an argument to that. I personally have not been setting anyone on fire.
No, things on fire. I put out a massive
Things on fire.
I put out a massive fire. And one of you lot's
thank
built.
you. Thank you for putting it out. I don't know who lit that, but we are trying to avoid forest fires on this planet because we're trying to study it if some people could stop getting distracted. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't do that.
So you're not one of those things?
Well,
The tall things?
Oh, I'm not one of the tall things. No, definitely. I am a decidedly short person.
So your eyes are safe if I look at them?
Oh, yeah. It can be seen as a sign of aggression in some people, but generally not anymore. This is an awkward moment here.
It very much is.
Staring into each other's eyes.
What the hell are you up to?
Mostly
Putting heads on pikes, burning people, putting people in cages without even decency of having privacy for their toilets, building on mountains in the base of them.
Oh, you mean... Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing either, to be honest. That's like engineering. I dig. But I'm pretty sure they're doing it to get resources in order to make their bases on the planet.
What about the green things? If you're not one of the tall people, you're probably one of the green people. I saw them. There are people trapped under the ground. I tried to help them. First thing they do is growl at me and try to kill me. I killed 2 people that day. I'm not proud of it.
Those are called zombies, and they are not sentient.
But they were speaking, kind of.
Well, they used to be people, and then the people died. That's what it's believed, that the people died and were buried for a while. And then the bodies kind of just got up and started doing their own thing.
That's ridiculous!
Yeah, it's a frowned upon theory. Other people just say they kind of just show up. And
I guess
other people
so.
say they're curses. There's a lot of reasons.
I guess so. Shape-shifting kind of ridiculous, isn't it? But hey, what else was I meant to go on? Hairless, bipedal creatures on 2 legs who can pick up and put stuff down and talk weirdly, usually out of musical strange sounds. What else was I could go on?
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably would have made the same assumptions, honestly. Music is a very important part of human culture.
Human?
And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would love to be as tall as Enderman, so...
Where's your metal?
Oh!
I copied this design. I copied this design from others I saw.
I kept getting my... Oh yeah, I had one of those. You see, mine kept getting stolen by zombies, so I've lost my armor privileges. I kind of just decided myself, but
how long have you been watching me?
Supplies.
I saw others. I saw you in your group before. I saw others too, with this device.
I saw your house maybe like a half hour ago, and I was like,
do not lie to me. Do not lie. I made this device, and yet next thing I see, other people have it, and you are spying on me. How many others of my creations have you stolen? How much do you know? How much have you given them? I will not put this forest in jeopardy. I will not put that forest in jeopardy.
So,
I will not put my dog in jeopardy.
As I said, I probably came across your house about a half hour ago. And I was interested in it because, as far as we were told, there wasn't a native population within advanced enough society to be constructing permanent shelters. But that seemed like a pretty permanent structure, which would kind of implicate probably the cultural-agricultural revolution was occurring, which I found very interesting, but I'm not an anthropologist. So none of this is my specialty.
What does that even mean?
Of course, I'm the only...
What does that even mean? You gotta understand, I woke up just over there a few days ago with a bump on my head, couldn't walk that well, and I don't remember anything. So please, miss, tell me, what does that mean?
Anthropology?
Everything you just said.
That would be an unpleasant ending to our
You put
interaction.
heads on pikes. I think I can have a weapon at you monsters. Whether you are genetically monsters
I
or
feel
you
like a
just act
bow is kind
such.
of, I haven't argued about the sword. Bows make me more nervous because it's more easy to accidentally kill someone with a bow. There was actually a lot of incidents of it in ancient societies where people would accidentally let bows loose and then it'd be a whole trial. It'd be a whole hassle. I don't fully trust, honestly, the other groups. I don't even know how much I fully trust my groups. I'm only just here because they're funding us studies, and I like to be kind of on the edge of science. And
Science?
you don't understand. What?
Science. Creating things.
Yes.
Like I did? Like I created this?
Yes.
How did you find this?
I am a
How did you find
scientist.
the design for this?
Basically, it's a similar rudimentary design. I don't know enough about mechanics to make a more advanced spyglass design, so probably chances are we could have stumbled onto a very similar design the same way. I used a very simple, very old style spyglass design because that's the only type I've studied. Because those are the type I dig up, and I don't know how mechanical stuff works very well.
The sun's setting.
Oh, that is not good. The zombies, the creepers.
Listen. Oh. The world does that sometimes. It's very weird.
Yeah, I have been meaning to. I need to write that down. I need to study that one. That is a.
Right?
That is a thing.
What's writing?
Oh, writing is a form of recording that allows for civilizations to pass knowledge to other people and other generations easier without the loss of the initial intent.
I'm joking. I'm not that dumb. I've written science before. When your people set that thing on fire, I put a sign down saying that I saved it.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah, and I'm very thankful for that. Honestly, I don't know why people are setting things on fire and just doing weird things. I actually have a lot of theories about that because it's a reformation of basic,
Don't get too close.
less advanced societal traditions. It's also probably why the taxidermy is resurfacing so much with the
Taxidermy?
Taxidermy is a system to preserve the dead bodies of animals to display them more similar to their arms as a way of displaying your hunting prowess long term and as a form of art and decoration.
So, you putting those creatures' heads on pikes was for art.
Very rudimentary, crude, basic art.
Does sound crude, yes. That's the word I would use.
Yeah.
Are you proud of yourself? Murder?
No.
Would the others say the same?
I think they're very proud of some of them.
Do you not bother for names?
Oh,
among your
I'm
people?
Violet. My name is Violet Foxgloves.
You know what? I'm not fully sure. I think my name is Bolt, but I've had quite a bang on the head.
Bolt. And you said you woke up with no memories following a head injury, right?
Follow me. So it's over this way. I can show you myself roughly where I landed. I'm not entirely sure myself. It was all fuzzy. My ears were ringing. I could hear the beating of my own heart.
Sounds kind of like concussion to me.
Huh?
A concussion. It's a type of head injury.
I don't know how long I was asleep. I assume I was asleep. I don't even remember how I got it.
I slipped. I'm not good at climbing.
You humans shooting. You humans, although coming here, do seem useless out of this terrain.
Generally the human's best adaptation is cooperation, and we are mostly adapted for plains, although our ancestors lived in more tree environments. We lost a lot of those adaptations in our switch to the plains to as happened to a food source previously that you don't care.
Here.
I imagine if perhaps
I think this was it.
Here?
Around here, it was a set of a tree next to another tree. And it was... Do you have a noise?
I think it might be an overhead. There's we have a couple of lights. There's cloaking. It's hard to see, but it takes scans to report back to the stations and report back to our home planet.
So you don't come from here.
We don't.
You. Why did you come here? No, I'm not even going to ask that right now.
Well,
It was like it.
okay.
Back to the topic. It was like this, but I'm not entirely sure. I remember I woke up near one of these browner trees, and then I walked a bit, and I got to over here. I remember because there was these trees. Where was it? I woke up. The day I woke up, I woke. Here. I woke up here, seeing everything. Head spitting.
Could you describe possibly what injury you had?
Well, as you can see from the damage of the tree. Well, as you can see from the damage of the trees, I think I may have fallen from the tree, although I don't know how much impact. My legs.
Through the tree from a.
And how would I have gotten there? For human who acts as if they know everything, you do seem dumb to realise I'm not advanced as you. Anyway, I got up. My leg.
Do you
I could
really
barely
know that? You don't remember from before you fell out of the tree, do you?
To answer your question about injury, my legs were heavily damaged. As I'm trying to speak like you are to make you understand, my legs hurt like hell. My head, I think I felt like the place where my eyes rest were going to burst, and I could barely walk until I ate some meat. I started to heal. Seems weird.
Interesting. I'll have to search through records, see if I can find anything. I know that we were, our people have been watching this planet for a bit, though this is, I believe, the first full landing. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't originate
I don't really care about these details.
Look at me. The only other person like me that's with you, I swear I've seen stitches on their fur. It is a suit. I wasn't with you. I wasn't with your people because I'm not you. Look at me.
Okay.
I'm not even your species.
I get it.
Because if I was with you, I'd be very much ashamed. Because I've seen what you lot have been doing to here. Setting things on fire, killing animals, for not for the need to eat or hunt to survive, but for art.
To be clear, we ate them as well. It is believed to show that you can provide, and as a status sign showing you can provide for the group, meaning you deserve to have like a leadership like position because of that ability. To
be clear, in your early and assuming now civilizations, you had to prove you could provide in order to be allowed to live amongst your people.
Not just providing would the proving you can provide would give you a place of like a higher status among the group.
Instead of all being equal?
Well, generally, higher status would give them different and more responsibilities, yada yada. No, never equal, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, indeed.
Everyone has different abilities. They have different different things they do, and that leads to different ways they're treated. There's a divide between the genders that is completely arbitrary.
What the?
Meaning that one of an entire half of our species is somehow less capable, yet despite having just similar capabilities and different adaptations and specialities, but it's treated as though they are at a disadvantage, and it's so frustrating.
You are stupid. Your entire species is stupid just for that fact alone. Just for that mere fact alone. You deserve to be off this planet and to not influence the creatures here.
Well, I'd like to stay here and learn about it, but I will admit, we're not the best. That's something
I think you've already shown that.
Yeah,
what else have you done? Have you killed the bees? The wolves?
Of course. Of course not. If anyone killed any bees or wolves, well,
the
I
foxes.
couldn't do anything about it,
Huh?
but I'd be upset.
What about them? What about my
What?
fellow kin? As you can see, I am a fox,
Foxes?
although I
If
stand by
anyone's
you,
killing
I am still a
foxes, I'll
fox by
also be
blood.
upset. Generally, those are considered
I'd be
off.
quite upset. I'm not a very violent man.
I'll let you know if
and
I
have
hear about
you
anyone doing that, because...
Oh, you'll
yeah,
let me know, like you're going to let your team know that I'm here.
I will
I've been
not do
watching
any such
you.
thing. I'm not telling them anything about you. Because that's not something I'm required by my contract to report to them. And why would I tell them things I don't have to tell them? Because I need
loyalty
to have my leverage.
and trust? Are you not someone who's loyal? Or do you not trust them because they're not loyal? Or neither loyal?
I don't trust them because my team, they're people, a lot of them are people who follow their wallets. They're here because they think this planet can... Wallet is a term for a item that can hold other items of monetary value, providing them status and advantage over others.
Monetary
refers to the term of money. Money is an item that equates a value that takes the place of trading. Basically, instead of trading items that are deemed of equal value, you assign all of those items to a value of this money that only has value through the acceptance that it has value by others.
So instead of trading my shield for a spyglass, they would trade a torch for a torch. If the torch was this money you speak of.
So what you do is let's say you wanted to get a spyglass, you didn't have any money for a spyglass. You might sell your shield to get whatever the money is. Sometimes it's gemstones, sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's shells. It's normally something agreed upon by the people. Then you get the same amount of whatever the item that has been assigned value is that your shield is worth. Then you would trade whatever amount of that item to get the spyglass.
So if this needed 5 torches, well, I had no torches, but this, if I gave it away, I got 5 torches. I could then use those 5 torches to then get a spyglass.
Yes, exactly. And
cool.
The reason
Why?
It seems a little, well, basically, because everyone has different skills and different abilities. So there's someone, let's say, you hunt, right? What if
I hunt, build, mine, and do everything under the sun, because that's what you meant to do to survive. You guys seem to limit yourself much more.
So as I mentioned, humans live in groups, right?
Yes.
In these groups, we have specializations to make our groups more efficient. So I specialize in learning and studying things. I dig in the ground and I dig up old stuff and I look at it and see what that can tell us about stuff. Now, that isn't worth very much to anyone who doesn't want to know those things, right? I can't trade knowledge.
Well, why would they not want to know those things? From how you've spoken it, and how you seem to know so much about this place, and so much about people, and so much about the world, wouldn't your knowledge that you display be very valuable? Wouldn't everyone want to know stuff, so everyone could understand what's right and what's wrong? So they don't go thinking that this world is flat instead of a cube.
There are humans who believe worlds are flat. We have been
to
multiple planets.
No.
I'm only here because this is my opportunity to learn. So I'm under a contract, I have to tell them what I've learned. I get grants, I get to be here, but I don't know how much I trust them. Because they're rich people. And rich people are people who have used other people's labor and assigned their value to it and gotten more of money than they might probably should. Or maybe their parents did that and gave them their money. Or maybe there's a couple who genuinely earned it. They did something amazing, and a lot of people valued it and gave them.
So you don't trust your people because all they want is this money stuff, which I'm assuming is what, some sort of wood, some sort of leaf, probably. If they're gonna make a lot of it.
We use a type of durable paper that has
paper?
To have a lot of.
I haven't made that yet.
Well.
I need to make.
I don't know if it's going to be used as much universally here because, honestly, I've been seeing some signs of different formations of civilization. I traded like a bunch of iron for some taxidermy earlier, because I was interested in how he constructed it because it was very
although
interesting
you
looking.
say you do not come here when there's civilization, it is clear there is civilization, so you stay here anyway. As I've probably seen those people in that glass tube.
So I stay with civilization because honestly, if I ran off, I couldn't survive on my own.
That
I have to
wasn't what I
stick
was
with them
asking.
and right,
What I was
no,
asking was,
sorry.
you guys came here, and although you
Came
said you
here.
wouldn't have come here and done this if there wasn't evidence of a growing civilization that can make shelter, which you said I exhibited, you guys know that there is a civilization as you've sold them stuff, so they have the process of making that money stuff, and you decide to do what you do anyway. And what is it you do? Because all I've seen is you build stuff and set that stuff on fire, and then build big red things of heated sand, which probably they should make at some point.
So it's complicated.
I guess it is. I guess it is. Because you go back
I
on your
don't
word.
entirely know what everyone else is doing. I'm here to dig things up and study the way. So we're here not to study civilizations. That's kind of just we weren't aware there was a more formed civilization here at all. We're here to study magic
And when you be.
in a way that affects things. I specifically.
Let me get this straight. You want to study the life force of this planet because from what I'm seeing, this forest grows. Even today, I woke up and this forest I didn't comment on it, but this forest grew from last time. And it cannot grow that much overnight. It has to be something like that. And you want to examine it. What are you going to do? Taxidermy it? Can you even hold it?
So, generally, we want to study magic. So, the people I'm with want to study magic to see how it can be used to get them more money and make advancements
Oh, of
in our technology and
course.
understanding.
Up on my high
am
tree.
studying it for the sake of knowledge. To be clear, that's why I'm here. I want to know for knowledge's sake. Because I find it interesting.
I'm finding a hard time not to take my claws out and just slap this tree
You know what?
in rage.
I had a couple of rages of my own when I was learning and kind of got more into the details of how these things really are. You know, none of it makes sense sometimes, and people
Then why?
can be greedy. They can be.
If it doesn't make sense, then why continue with it? Because obviously, as a civilization like you, as you keep using the word civilization, as a people like you, and by you I mean your people, seem to love science, at least you do, and seem to love things making sense with their money stuff. Why, oh why would they keep doing something that doesn't make sense ultimately? Because if they strive for sense and yet do something that makes no sense.
The average person isn't rational. Even a bit of me, I'm not even rational. And I tend to be one of the more rational and aware people about why we do what we do and what we're doing.
Question 1. Because now I'm going to have some actual formatted questions here. From Mr. High and Mighty. Why spy on me?
Well, I found it interesting that there were structures here because I was told in my briefing that there was not sentient people here, that we weren't hurting anybody by coming here and studying things. And
so those people who not acknowledged that you were giving them something and gave it back, those people weren't sentient.
It's a complicated distinction.
What's the distinction? It shouldn't be complicated. It should be, if these people can talk and or in their own language or our language, if they can comprehend things even simply, and if they can, in this instance, comprehend trade, they're sentient. Hell, it shouldn't even be as little as that. If they can comprehend the ability to survive while comprehending other things, they're sentient. For example, the dogs here, the foxes here, they're sentient beings. They're alive.
Personally, I prefer to consider them all sentient as well. Unfortunately, I am bound by a very arbitrary and random distinctions.
Such as?
Such as the ability for voice boxes to form human languages. So our voice boxes can form specific types of words and languages, and for some reason, anyone who can't do that, some people say, aren't people. And sometimes...
So you're saying just because somehow I'm different from my kin, sometimes I'm different from my kin, and somehow I'm different from my kin and I can speak your language, that makes me sentient?
That is where many people will draw that line. So, where I personally consider the line, it's very complicated because I was told there wouldn't be sentience here, so I assumed the people I traded with wouldn't be here, because that's where I draw the line. Unfortunately, I didn't read enough of the fine print to realize how they drew the line of the ability, and that and the ability to rejuvenate overnight. When something happens, you are moved back to where you last, somewhere you associate with rest and safefulness.
Like when that thing got me. The thing that screams at you if you look at his eyes.
Some people say you're dying. I don't think that's true. I do not think you're dying. I think you get close to death, and then somehow you don't. Basically,
that's more plausible than dying, because dying is infinite. Something's pulling you back. I'd suggest it's that magic thing. If it's here on this world, why not on others?
Yeah. So the place some people draw the lines is if you can do that, you're a person. And if you can't, you're not. They're arbitrary. There's a dime a dozen different cultures, because we couldn't just agree on one way to do things on the planet either.
No, you couldn't. So what, you're going to dictate the way everything happens? Your bosses are going to dictate the way this happens? I'm not going to say you, I'm saying your bosses, because you seem like a decent fellow. Not going to lie. I'm growing on you. You seem alright because you seem rational. The people you work for, however, not so nice.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably safe. Based on, I read the fine print better. I'm pretty sure you fall under what the contract defines as sentient. I want to do something about that trader's thing you were describing. I haven't seen that myself, but now that you've described that to me, I find that very disconcerting to hear about them.
You described the fact that you described you got traded to. That people from the place got given something.
Well, that wasn't. The one I talked to was not trapped by those people. I talked to one who was a traveling merchant. I exchanged goods. I exchanged their monetary system. They use emeralds. I exchanged that for some items.
And
he went on his way, and he was fine.
Is that yellow rock that person was wearing?
Maybe. There's a lot of rocks.
There are a lot of rocks. Is that rock?
Emeralds are green ones, I think.
I've not seen that yet.
Oh, I have one at my tent. If you'd like to come see it, perhaps. And I could kind of show you my stuff, explain more things if you'd like.
Let's see what this is.
I mean, you don't have to come if you don't want to. We can wait to go to somewhere you're comfortable staying at. I can go retrieve it and come back. And I promise I will not tell anyone. Because I honestly don't want them to know. Because I don't trust them to make the correct distinction with you, to be honest.
Not just the correct distinction. You sure they're not going to do things to me? I am a mix. I am a mix between standing like you and building like you, talking like you, and one of the forest creatures. They're going to do some things to me, I know it. If they find me.
And I will not be the one to let them know you're here. I won't tell them. I promise.
Swear on something valuable.
I swear in my research notes.
Is that it? Not a person, not a thing,
that is the whole... I left everything else behind. To come here and research.
Was it worth it?
And I'm not sure. I can go back to it maybe, but right now the main thing that matters to me is learning. I'm someone who's always wanted to learn, always wanted to discover something. I've been enjoying learning, and I'll give you my notes and all the artifacts I've dug up.
Shh. Do you hear that?
I'm not sure what that is.
You can hear it, right? The humming? The whole...
Yes.
I'm not going crazy.
I think...
Shh.
Maybe it's...
Shh. It's over here. No. I lost it. I swore I could hear it. It was louder over there. Do you hear the humming? It's not you, is it, chicken?
I heard it.
No, he walks away.
Maybe it's a machine someone else is building. I'll have to look into it. It shouldn't be this much. We're pretty far away. We shouldn't be picking up anything. I knew what the other thing was, but this...
Oops. Come on. Something that powerful. What would it do?
The only thing I could think of that it could be, what it could be doing is, a lot of people are building, at least my group, they're building a base into the mountain. That could be some sort of reverberation from they might be drilling?
Drilling?
On the side of the mountain. It's a form of mining to,
so instead of using this stinky little thing, which is perfectly reasonable, they decide to make a massive thing that could, I don't know, hurt someone.
It's a lot faster.
It may be faster, but is it safer?
With the proper safety precautions, it is just as safe, if not safer. And I like to hope that they've set up proper security precautions.
Oh, you like to hope. You like to hope. I'm sorry.
No.
Wait. Look, I'm usually not like this. I'm usually nicer, calm, a bit cheery, happy to see the trees grow. But today I just saw that someone was looking at me from a tree, using what I thought I invented myself, and it's one of the people who I assumed would kill me if they saw me. So I'm a bit tense.
Right, it's a stressful day. I don't blame you at all.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, some of my professors back in school, professors are a type of teacher who exchange their knowledge for a pay by an organization that receives money from people who want to learn. Anyway,
I feel like never mind. I was going to say, I feel like the whole currency thing shouldn't be happening. It should be regular trade, and knowledge should be spread knowledge, because then people who can't afford that knowledge can't get it. Anyway, as you were saying, your professors...
Oh yeah, sometimes they come into work just in a bad mood, and I'm just going there trying to learn in their class, and they're snapping at everybody, and it's not even me who's done anything wrong, they're snapping at everybody? Is that you? That's not that, or is there someone else around here? That torch, is that from you, or is that someone else?
Just about the cave and that mountain. Yeah, okay, we're close. That was me.
Okay.
I was making sure I knew where I was. Yep, I definitely know where I am now. Yeah, that's the lava cave with the copper that I didn't want. Go over this, and then you go direction. It should be somewhere around here. Yeah, there's some flowers, so maybe we're behind. Yeah, we must be behind it. Still. No, I was wrong. Kind of. Okay, new thought. This way's home. I overestimated where we were.
Right, we kind of wandered a little.
No, I was
making directions.
I was getting my parameters straight. Were we not? Human.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Again, I got thrown off by these. These weren't here last time. These were not here yesterday. The forest is growing itself.
Very interesting. I need to. If I should have taken those botany classes. I don't know how to study.
Do not hurt this forest.
Right, no, I would never.
Not.
The only thing is, if I had taken some botany classes, I would be able to. Botany is the study of plants.
Okay.
if I'd taken some botany classes, I could see, kind of be able to figure out how exactly the magic is affecting it a little better. Like, but unfortunately, don't know anything about that stuff. So.
Come on. Come on.
It's a very nice house.
You didn't attack me.
You
You didn't attack me. And you seem nice. I'm gonna let you in because you seem to actually have a brain. But make no mistake, one move against this forest, one move against my dog, and especially against my dog, but one move against me as well, and you will not need to look at a taxidermy to know how it feels.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
That's bad. I was being harsh, but you would expect more? I am sorry. I am sorry. I was being strict to make sure you don't go hurting things because I still don't trust you a bit. But that response... What? You wouldn't expect anything less than me saying I'd gut you. Which, to be fair, I would hesitate.
You're in a very stressful and vulnerable situation in which any action I take against you could have untold repercussions.
You don't have any metal on your body, and I'm the one with the sword. You're in the very stressful and vulnerable situation, miss. I have a feeling those people are treating you worse than you say.
Not these ones necessarily, but others. And that's just the way it is sometimes.
Did I? Oh, okay. Hit some reserves. Sweet berries.
Thank you.
Don't break yourself.
I really did.
This is what you made your telescope out. This is what you made your glass out of. Spyglass.
Yeah. Yeah, I made it out of crystal, one of those type of crystals.
And the malleable orange metal? Copper? Is it called copper? I just keep calling it weird names. I'm going to call it this just crystal.
This one's amethyst.
Oh. Amethyst. Am I right in saying this is lapis, or did I make that up?
That is lapis, yes.
How do I know this?
Well, I mean, it's pretty common in amnesia patients to have some instinctual knowledge.
Amnesia?
Amnesia is the word for not having your memories.
So, you think I lost my memories instead of just waking up one day?
Well, people, in my experience, you don't just wake up. You know, you have memories or either you have memories, you grew up. The average person doesn't form memories until a fair bit into their permanent memories until a fair bit into their life. So there'd be no point in the average person's lifetime that they'd remembering something for the first time. So that leads me to believe you might be suffering from amnesia, memory loss, which would mean there's something about you that you don't remember stuff about your own past. I believe you have a past, and that is just unclear to you anymore. Likely due to the head injury because you were describing your injuries to me.
You know stuff, right?
I know a lot of stuff.
My throat. Ever since I woke up, there's this feeling like there's this thing inside of it. I assume this is just how throats are meant to be, but just in case. Is there anything there?
Sound. I think there's something unusual. That doesn't seem right.
What do you mean?
I'm kind of thinking there might be some sort of mechanics. Something...
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, maybe there's something... You said you felt like there's something in your throat. Maybe there is something in your throat.
I wasn't captured by you guys before, was I? I didn't...
I do not believe so.
I can still trust you?
You can still trust me. If I knew anything, I'd let you know immediately.
My kin, the other foxes, they don't speak. What if the thing in my throat, if you say it's a machine, what if that's why I can?
That is a reasonable hypothesis.
So you
And
have
I'll
that
have to-
technology. You have those devices. You know about them.
I don't know of anything in particular, but I know that we have the ability to make machines that can imitate human speech.
So
Normally, it's used for computers. So our computers can repeat information to us without us having to read it because
what's a
some
computer?
people don't want to. A computer is a type of mechanical device that does math for us.
Math.
Very, very complicated math.
Math. Does math have something to do with that currency thing? The ones and twos.
Math is
one crystal,
Math is
two
very
copper equals
complicated.
one thing.
Yeah. But yeah, like when you add things together, and count things, that's math. Now imagine that, but very, very, very big and long.
It's hurting my
And
brain
then
just thinking about it.
can do it almost instantly for you instead of you having to spend like hours doing it.
Look at the time.
I don't know
If we're gonna
with us, but
if we're gonna go find what you were talking about, then we better move now. Anything else you want to know very quickly? Want to know about what I have?
Do you know how long has it been since you woke up?
Should I count the days where the time changes?
You know, I don't count them.
I'd say this is
counting?
the third. Then this would be the third day, but, well, give or take a few times I didn't sleep. But I was here back when. I was here around the time when you guys were first building your stuff. I remember seeing the ones at the hill up there. They were building their first things. From a small shack to whatever they did.
So you woke up around when we landed.
Wow, how convenient! Just to see all your horrors. Sorry, all their horrors. Should stop generalizing.
I think I have to be included, to be honest.
I thought you said you were rational.
I am, but I'm still one of them. And I determine that because I am rational. Rationality does not separate me from my people, unfortunately. Some of us are rational, some of us aren't, but we're still all just humans.
You're rational enough not to kill me on first sight.
That's a very low bar.
It is. But you guys have set lower. You guys have set lower bars of what I've seen you guys do to those other animals with the taxidermy stuff.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
If we're gonna go to your place, we can't be seen by anyone else. And although it's risky to come by the mountain here, it's also unlikely of them to ever come off the mountain. So I use that as a safe play. Although, often taking the average peak to make sure no one else can see. New things have been made over there. I've not seen that green thing before.
They're always making new things. Some of them not good.
What does that even say? The green.
Sus. It is a cultural reference.
A cultural reference. That it makes no sense, but that's probably because, well, nothing you lot makes sense.
Yeah, it's difficult to explain without having to explain everything.
Please don't. What is that?
I'm not sure.
The red thing?
No, I can't see it. I think there's some fog in my scope. I need to get clean it out or something. Wait, which one is that?
Oh yeah, not too bad. You have a pillar of screaming orange things that's on fire.
Where am I? You know, have I been over there? I don't know if I've been over there.
Is that not your home?
I'm not sure where I am. I'm bad with directions, unfortunately.
You are the furthest that you are where I have furthest gone. I've never been here before. However, we are past the hut. We are past the hut people. We are past the people on that hill, and we are way past the people who are too scared to build on a hill. We made a shack on the ground.
I don't think my group built on the hill.
You're the group that built like a mine into a hill, and you built your
that's
house.
us. That's us.
You could have said we were going the wrong way.
I didn't know we were going the wrong way.
This way, is it? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think I know that lava pool.
I'm not used to this. Oh, what is this? Oh. No. I wanna look. It's got that red stuff from the thing that housed those hostages from over there.
Redstone.
Oh. It is called redstone.
That's
a very straightforward
Very
name.
straightforward. You know, a lot of stuff doesn't make
metal,
sense. Redstone
the
does
iron.
make sense.
Look at the metal. It's sticking out a bit more. If I put something on those, and then put those on a box, I can move down. Oh, I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna invent something. And it won't be because of a damn memory again. Your silence isn't very helpful.
That's what that's designed for. Unfortunately, that is the thing that exists.
I thought I was breaking what you guys were making. I thought you made some sort of weird thing to transport, I don't know, some sort of magic system. I don't know where through the red stuff it will move the magic. I don't know, and then metal was there to calibrate it or something like that. And I thought I was going to use it to write
so much
down.
more clever than what we did. We just stuck metal up from the ground and then stuck carts on it. And then we added the redstone to make the cart go.
Cave hole's clear. This is the bush. This is where I've been seeing you lot. What the hell is that?
What's what?
That thing with the white roof. I've not seen that before. I've just ruined the bush.
That is our leader has wants us to build a more secure headquarters. Because you know how everything's kind of outside and kind of scattered about and kind of just out there for any.
Yeah, you know how you're meant to build things.
Yeah, I personally not a fan of the whole like clean science whatever. He wants to build a secure and sterilized facility for study to prevent contamination of artifacts and to keep it secure so that other groups can't get it. Guess why he doesn't want the other groups to get it? You're gonna hate it.
Money.
It's money.
What's that? On the beautiful looking house that's completely obstructed by the massive tube, there are vines, fruits. Are those fruits that are glowing?
Yeah, they're glowberries. I believe they're native to this. They're native to this planet. I believe they found them in a cave nearby.
Hey.
Hi.
How did it go?
I'm sorry.
Did they buy it? Did they buy it?
I think they bought it. Yeah, they definitely believed it. I'm 100% confident.
You don't sound so confident about saying you're confident.
I'm confident. They believed it. 100%. Why would they question me?
Because you seem very questionable. And you said that you're nothing like them. You're not nothing like them, but you're not a greedy money hoarder. Is that the term?
I'm sure they trusted it. I'm sure they bought it.
Is that the right term? I'm not used to human things. Money hoarder. Someone who likes money.
Yes, that is the right term.
About all that just happened now. I would have liked some information saying we shouldn't stick around here too long. My friends are awake. That would have been
asleep when I left.
Okay, that's fair. I would like to see your tent. This famous tent I've been hearing about. Also, do you have any food on you? I actually ate the last of my berries. They were my emergency backup. What is this?
Oh, it's bread. It's made. Did you see that farm that with the golden plant?
Yeah.
This is made out of that. It's called bread, and they.
What are you people doing? Why haven't you opened this up and put like a pork chop in there?
I mean, we do that.
Oh, okay. You have some common sense.
Yeah, I just bread lasts longer than meat does cooked, so I carry mostly just bread because it's a good ration supply.
Okay, that makes it ration.
Okay, we're gonna wanna try to be stealthy, be quiet. I
Okay.
think going around this way, we'll come around the back, we'll come through to my area.
Well, if you want to
I'm
be
just saying it.
quiet and stealthy, we might want to go the long way round. Hopefully humans like you are able to jump like this.
I could hypothetically. I don't like being that high up. Because I don't have very good grip on my feet.
That is a metal that I'm taking. Hey, don't go stealing things. You guys already steal from the earth. Right? I use this to make sure you guys don't get around. This stuff, you see the stuff in my hand? You guys may have a lot of it, but I have very little. So it's very valuable to me.
At least I think it's this mountain. They all look the same to me.
No, they don't.
Well,
this one's pointier, but the one with the people that like to burn metal men is much more rounded. However, there is one where it's kind of like an in-betweener, where it's the people that have the smelters as a tower, where that's kind of pointy but also kind of rounded.
Right.
Oh, so the super advanced science group doesn't understand the diff. Are you okay?
Yeah, this happens a lot.
As I was saying, the super advanced. Put the wood back. Either put the wood back or chop the tree down. Do not disrespect the forest like this.
Okay, I didn't have any wood.
Yeah, I saw you pick it up. I saw you pick it up.
No, I put the only piece of wood I got there. I swear.
Okay.
I'm doing my best. It's not very good, but it's my best.
That's coming a lot from a human. Well, you people turn dead animals into decoration. I can say that. I don't care if it's cultural. It's horrible.
You know, it kind of is.
Kind of. Kind of.
Well, in my defense, I'd be desensitized to the horror of it because I grew up around it, kind of thing, you know? Like, people in the city, they hate the idea of animals dying, any animals at all. A city is a place where a lot of humans congregate, and just about nothing else can grow there unless a human wants it to.
What? That's horrible. That is horrible.
I know.
Why haven't you torn those places down and put some trees in?
Well, there's a lot of people, and they have to go somewhere.
They have to go somewhere. Then they can make houses among the trees. Have you not seen what I was able to do?
Well,
are you humans incapable of such things?
I don't think you're comprehending the number.
What, a couple hundred? I've seen the amount of people you've had already.
Well, this is negligible amount of people. All these people died, no one would care.
What do you mean?
In the grand scheme of humans. The grand scheme of humans, if every human on this planet died, it wouldn't affect anything. If every human
I'll get you in my hands
in
if
an
you don't
entire
stop.
city died, there are hundreds of thousands in cities, millions in countries, and billions on worlds. The scope of it is so massive that they can't all live. Our planet isn't big enough for everyone to live in the woods like you do.
Why get that big if it's unsustainable?
Well, it wasn't a choice. People have children because they want to have children, or they want to have people to help them.
What about the
out,
amount of children that likely got abandoned?
Well, some of them are adopted by people who can't have children of their own. Others are cared for by the government, which a government is a foundational system that uses the money of the people, and generally the people agree to work for it, though there are some governments that force people to, and they work together. A government is a formal organization how people work together to care for each other.
All right. I have another question.
Money from people to do money things, yeah?
I have another question, by the way, that came to mind while I was fighting those, the zombies you called them?
Yeah?
if I have amnesia, where did I learn to fight like that? Because I've known that since I started, since I woke.
Well, I imagine something called probably something called muscle memory. Actual memories and then memories of actions are stored in different parts of the brain. So what you remember and what you can remember how to do are different things. Because once you get to know to do something very well, it becomes instinctual. It becomes part of you. You're able to do something without having to. Where are you? Hello? Right, we are out in the open.
And the people blatantly on the mountain, thankfully with their backs to us, they saw you, so they're gonna be suspicious of me.
Okay,
As if there's nothing, just walk out and wave and just sit like that, you know? Draw attention. How many are there?
Oh, it's just Ginger. It's fine.
No, there was another one in full iron.
There was another one? Oh, that was probably then my...
They're over here, they're over here. I saw him, he saw me.
Oh, wow, look at me. Drawing attention.
Okay. She's doing her bit.
Oh, man, look at this water over here coming because of the water, not for any other reason.
Were they coming this way?
I don't know. I'm gonna go to the tent, try to get their attention over there. If you stay over here, I can get you when it's safe, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'll keep an eye out. I'll be in this water.
And now that I've looked at the water, I'm going over here.
She's got a spyglass too. That one's over there. Doesn't suspect me over here. I need to get to higher ground. Something usual? That is disrespectful! How dare! Oh, I'm gonna... My claws will be so deep in his throat he won't remember what was there before. Telescope lady's there. They're in that tent, the colourful thing. Any arrows? No. It's gonna shoot. Probably would not be a good idea though. We'll draw attention away. Disrespectful. Roll a sea creature, as it looks like. On its head. Look at him! What are they doing down there? Looks like some sort of digging site. Yeah, you can see the dirt change. Rocky dirt. Breathe. Just breathe. This is not what you expected your average day to be. Okay, gonna take a slide down this water because that's where I was meant to wait with the water.
I promise you that if I am lying to you, and if I am lying to the others, it's not malicious, and I am not turning against you. I'm still on your side, okay? I want you on my side on this. He is someone who lives in the woods. I can't say where. I can't say anything else. I promise you, he is not dangerous. You cannot tell anyone, okay? Okay? As far as anyone is concerned, I don't know him. We ran into each other once, he attacked me. And that's all. And he can't respawn. Right. If the others ask, I've not been suspicious at all, okay? I've been fishing, and I've been very busy. I think Klein was spying on me earlier when I was talking to him. I think he... Yeah, I need to head back. I need to make sure that everything's fine. And nothing's wrong. I'm not doing anything. And there's no reason for any suspicion, okay? Yeah.
Thank you,
too.
Blue Girl. Thank you. Well, thank you.
You stay safe.
Yeah.
I don't think it's safe for you to come over to my tent. I guess I figured out more than I wanted. I need to
You're not a
work.
good liar.
I know, I need to work on it. I think I came up with something
She
when I was talking
agrees.
to Lars. I
She
just changed the
agrees.
subject. Yeah, I don't like lying. I don't like doing it.
I'm very used to it. I don't know why. I've never lied before, apart from when I lie to myself saying, oh, that's great, when it's not great. Whatever that's called.
I don't lie very much. I'm
Is
a
she-
scientist.
Is she able to speak? Hey,
No?
maybe when you take this thing out of my throat and I'm able to speak my regular language again, maybe you can give it to her if she wants to speak. I don't mean to be rude. Okay, thank you. Seriously, keeping me a secret might just save my life. I've seen what you guys do. Humans are horrifying. You lot like to put.
They are.
You lot like to rip the guts out of animals and put their heads on pikes and call it taxidermy or whatever it is, as a way to preserve them, but also as a way to put as decoration. Kind of horrifying. I've seen people trap other people in glass things and melt robots. I think that's what they call them. Massive metal men to melt them to not being alive with molten rock. It's not fun. I've seen what your species does. Please don't kill this planet. It's the only thing I have. Especially considering she thinks I can't remember anything. What was it called again?
Amnesia.
That. It's the only thing I have. You can't remember? You can't remember. She also has amnesia.
Yeah.
Two cuts of the same cloth, I guess.
They're already suspicious enough of me. I need to go.
Words are hard.
I need to catch some fish because I said I was gonna go fishing. I need to catch some fish. I need to get back. I need to write a report. I haven't started the report.
Ooh, the red ones are the best. Get the red ones. Red fish.
Oh yes. Yeah.
I'll see
Okay,
you.
so
I might
I'll
never
see
see you. I'm not sure.
Not see you? It might be better if I don't see you.
It might be better.
But I'd like to see you.
I would like to see you. As long as
Maybe
this person
see you,
as long as this person doesn't say that we're meeting.
Now I gotta go, so I don't leave them over to you. I'm
Bye.
gonna go. Bye.
Bye.
Please stay safe.
Apparently, you guys are studying the magic, right? Please don't hurt the forest. It's got magic in it, but don't hurt it. Please. It's my home. It's home to so many animals you can't even comprehend. It's alive. I don't just mean the trees. Thank you. And if your bosses try to, well, I'm not sure there's anything you can do about that. Good luck with your amnesia. I'm trying to fix mine as well. I'm kind of scared of what I'll learn, though. Not going to lie. Oh, and the name's Bolt. I think. Oh. Ginger artist. Ginger. Okay, Ginger. Oh. I'll be seeing you later. Uh-huh. Get it? R. Okay. Bye-bye. So, what I know is there are nice humans. There are nice humans. They're called humans, not monsters. They're not shapeshifters. They're terrifying, but also not terrifying. And also, that person was really nice. I don't know what's scarier, the fact that it's only that person that's nice, or the fact they are being nice, because what if they're lying? They don't seem to be lying. Well, it's not to me. But it's always a possibility. Ooh. I don't know what to do. that, Corey. So cute. I should actually cook this food. That would be smart. I mean, good thing to know that person's okay, I guess. It is scary to think about making that person get hurt because I was interfering. I mean, good to know that the ginger human, good to know they're safe-ish, or not gonna hurt me, so I think that's a plus. My bow seems a bit weak. What if I... Ahaha! Brilliant. I'm a big mind. I've got a big mind. I can't wait for it to become night. How long left? I don't actually have long. Do I have any trees I can plant? Perhaps. Yes, I've got some trees I can plant. These sorts of trees around here. Maybe one or two here. But a few trees there. I think that'll be good. That'll be just splendid. I do think so. I'll wait for it to be time to be night. I don't hear any monsters about. The stars look so pretty. I bet it means I should probably go sleep now. It has to. It's getting darker. Good night, Corey. Good night, Daffy Dafferty.